So Insidious Gaming as the blue team starting up north, their opponents, the Immortals, as the yellow side down to the south.
The Immortals once again going with that Borsig and then kind of balancing it out with an AMX-50, T-32 Pershing, and an AMX-13. So pretty much one of each tank on their side, whereas Insidious Gaming going with a pair of T-32s.
Honestly, except for the Borsig, it's exactly the same lineup.
Yep, except with that Borsig, they do trade, Insidious Gaming kind of trade that for that T-32. So slightly bulkier front line coming out from Insidious Gaming. And, the Immortals definitely with more firepower. So, I guess, the really only thing Insidious Gaming have to worry about is that Borsig. If they can take care of the Borsig, they should be fine. And then this set should be heavily favored in their direction.
Well, I mean, last set, the Borsig was relatively inoffensive. At the same time, a brilliant raid that was towards the west of the park area and on the Himmelsdorf, the ISG side nearly turning it around. But yeah, which is once again the Immortals have to be really careful not to play into ISG's hands too early on, especially with those two T-32s. They can't afford to just engage them up front. As a matter of fact, so yeah, try to position the Borsig in the best position possible. And because they started down south, I'm gonna reckon they're gonna position the Borsig is smack in the middle of the map towards the F line, but towards the west road.
Yeah, definitely. The Borsig's still kind of there to the southwest part. They have spotted desk guys as well. So I think, both teams having a pretty good idea of where the other team is. It's kind of a classic east versus west, with the just the map essentially being split straight down the middle. So
I'm liking the fact that ISG is replacing Elite as well. Elite was squatting the northernmost part of the railroad with his MX-50, but kind of realizes that nobody's even near him, so he's just going to reposition towards the center village area. Very well done.
Some shots being fired, but no landing thus far here. Yeah, Death Guys was trying to trade with Hades, but both sides missing it. Yeah, we do see Insidious Gaming also really spreading out now. They have, a tank to the north, down to the south, up one actually on the hilltop as well.
I'm thinking it's the 1390 on top of the hill.
Most likely, yes. And the thing is, honestly though, no matter how much they spread along this railway, I think, to penetrate that defense of the Immortals, I don't know, man. They gotta somehow split them up, which, in all reality, the Immortals are probably most likely not.
I don't reckon that there's just... Okay, Nisa went down. Nothing out of the ordinary there.
Okay, T1
a bit of retaliation, yeah, that was courtesy of Grits. Managed to take out the T1 counterpart after Nisa had been sacrificed upon the altar once again.
Yeah, so, it's like their good luck omen.
Well, yeah, it's just, I'm not even just smirking at this anymore because it's just so much deja vu, but at the same time, who can blame Nisa? He's just sent out there in the most dangerous of all spots, pretty much. Well, he's just like the team scapegoat.
Pretty much.
Even when he drives the heaviest tank, which is a KV-5, he's still the scapegoat. Still, okay, Nisa, you first.
Pretty much there. He's kind of like the suicide bomber of their team.
Oh yeah, he's totally the kamikaze. Small tank, big tank, man is not.
Yeah, so we do see Mortals slightly pulling up their tanks from the southern to the kind of center line here. Their Borsig is up there towards the center-west part. Yeah, their other tanks as well. So we're most likely just going to see a long-range engagement between east and west. More shots being fired by Nikolai here. Non-landing still.
Yeah, unless some damage can be landed at the half-time point of this set, we're probably going to see another repipe.
It's definitely a possibility here. Honestly, I want to see the Immortals do something slightly more here. I mean, the thing is, although they're playing very safe and, although I don't completely disagree with what they're doing, I think for them to just, progress deeply into this Masters League and just deeply into any tournament and any competitive setting, they got to be able to make some more moves like this.
Oh, we know they can attack. I mean, we know that for a fact. We have seen them, especially when they clinched their fourth week title, they were just blisteringly aggressive. But at the same time, right now, yeah, like you said, there's so much at stake for them that, well, I really don't blame them at this point. If it were efficiency, it'd be a different story. But the Immortals, we've seen so much style play coming from them as well. Is that right now it's just probably nose kicking in, and besides, they're playing with a Borsig, so it's not like they can comfortably just charge in the Immortals ranks at the moment.
Yeah, I still think they can get some more map control. The thing is,
they could, yeah.
The northern part is open, and none of the Insidious Gaming tanks are really guarding that northern pass of the railway. So if they can
send... tank is crossed, interestingly enough.
Yeah, I guess, one of the tanks on the Insidious Gaming have crossed.
Yeah, it's that 1390.
And Elite actually, you're way to the south as well.
Well, yeah, he's just gonna try to provide some vision onto 4 Elite, pretty much, possibly like so that he could land a couple shots onto Hades or something. But yeah, Sick Tank's gonna be very careful. Like, needless to say, the 1390 goes down, it's game over.
Yeah, most definitely. So he has a little bit covered due to this ridge, so he should be fine just now. Yeah, still no shots being landed. Sick Tank, took about like 80 hit points there, but
yeah, it's more like a graze shot than anything else, really.
Yeah. Nothing too severe, but Gris
actually,
does
Grits
take a big
took
shot.
it, yeah. He took it in. That was probably courtesy of Kumi and Pershing, I'm assuming.
Yeah. So slight advantage in favor of the Immortals.
It's still not nearly enough for them to just do
yeah.
anything consequent. I really don't reckon so, but...
Yeah, Gris, of course, in that Pershing, a fairly heavy medium tank, so he's able to at least take some punishment before he goes down. And the thing is, yeah, Insidious Gaming still continuing to spread out. They have sent a total of 3 of their tanks are committed to the
including Heinz as well. Like Heinz Lindemann, I don't really understand what is the point of sending that T1 like so much in the middle. He might just get taken out by Sick Tank. Matter of fact, but you know what, like if the Immortals are thinking that ISG will somehow like charge Lancelot style because they've already qualified, I think they should rethink their strategy here, because ISG is definitely not going to give this away. They're just like, at the moment we can definitely tell that they're quite happy just playing for the draw right now. Okay, you guys don't want to charge. I mean, you guys are the ones who desperately need this win, not us.
And the thing is, if they get disqualified, then it's just going to have nothing to lose.
Exactly. So it's just like, we're still not going to give this game away. So if you want this, just come and get it. I like this mentality. I really do.
Yeah, we'll have to see definitely what Insidious Gaming are going to try and do here. Yeah, but judging by their movement, they're not going to go for the push.
Well, they can't. They can't. Not with that Borsig lurking behind.
Obviously.
They obviously can't.
And the thing is, yeah, I think for us to see an engagement happen, both teams at least have to give a little here.
And they have to land more damage.
Yeah. Well, first of all, land more damage, and then after that, at least maybe try and go for something. At least try maybe not force but bait some of the enemy tanks out, or just kind of just go for the push. The thing is,
I think ISG is still doing enough for that. At least they send Sick Tank like towards the middle field area pretty much. Whereas on the other side, who is it? Like the Sirius is not doing anything.
Yeah, really not even moving.
Exactly. And the Sirius should be like close to Sick Tank, trying to provide vision as well, but the Immortals won't even like just even attempt to risk anything. Which leads me to, what is the point of having the Sirius then with the 1390? If you're not going to send him out, then what's the point? Finally, he decides to go up north a bit. I'm liking that.
Yeah, and we do see the Immortals slightly repositioning. You're kind of once again spreading out towards that western road. Yeah, although, still, the thing is, the Immortals are really just, I mean, at this point, I think we're just too deep set for the Immortals to go for a push.
Oh, we're going to go for a replay, most definitely.
Yeah, or most likely, I have to agree with that. But, Insidious Gaming still might, possibly could go for like that last minute kind of rush.
It'd be way too risky. They'd just be giving the set away if they did that. I mean, look at that spread coming from the Immortals as well. Like, anybody trying to cross the field on both sides would just get blown to bits instantly. So I really don't reckon that's a good idea. Most likely, we're probably going to see a replay, and we'd have to see like a couple of tank changes for something massive to happen here. I think. For anything to happen, for that matter.
About a minute remaining right now. Still no big shots, nothing crucial, nothing critical happening yet. Another shot missing there on the Sick Tank. I think it's going to be
well, 45 seconds left. I really don't reckon any of these guys is just going to try anything too reckless at this point. It'd be quite silly. Well, even on the ISG side, just having waited that long to just give it away would not make any sense whatsoever. Both teams might get a warning for this, though. I mean, because the rules are the rules. I mean, we all understand like what's at stake here, but at the same time, this is just clearly refusing combat, especially on the Immortal side.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be too surprised if our team decides to just issue warning to both teams.
Yeah. No, this is clearly just both teams just kind of refusing to fight at this point, and although there's nothing wrong with that, and I think we're probably going to see a very similar situation play out.
Unless the Insidious side,
we did see a couple pings from Insidious like on that western road, so they could go for that. I don't know.
I think it depends. maybe they're just going to charge straight down the middle. I don't know.
I want to see that. I just want to see some fighting happen.
An old school bloodbath,
because
like we used to on Prokhorovka.
Yeah.
When they boost charge the middle. Well, I think
lately, these.
You know, at least ISG has decided not to go to the east this time around.
Yep.
So they've got a really strong presence towards the field.
I just really hope the Immortals don't go for the Eastern Railway because
that'd be funny.
Because then we probably.
Oh, they have spotted each other. They probably, and right now ISG is doing the smart thing. They're gonna slowly but surely bifurcate, I think, towards the eastern front as well. Try to cut off. Like what I'm liking is that the two T-32s are smack in the middle right now, so it's really not allowing.
Tanks, actually. 3 tanks, the T-32 and the
Pershing, which is really not allowing the whole lot of room to maneuver for the Immortal tanks. As a matter of fact, one of the T1s,
look at that! Look at the Immortals positioning.
Well, yeah, this time around it's vice versa, but still, I think I think there's still more opportunities with this kind of setup. Because it's much easier to cross on the northern side.
Yeah, that is true.
Towards the east, without getting shot from that Borsig. It's much more of a possibility because that Borsig from all the way down there does not have neither the angle nor the vision.
Yeah, we did see Sirius take a shot though. So slight advantage going in favor of Insidious Gaming. I mean, I don't think it's gonna trigger a push just yet, but
oh no, it won't. But this time around, I don't think we're gonna see a replay because it's a much more even sort of map split than it was in the previous the first time we played on Prokhorovka. I really do think ISG can pull this off this time around. Actually, just sitting back, if that Borsig is not moved towards a more central position, I really don't think that it's going to be enough to hold ISG in check here in the long run.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to see because Insidious Gaming, they did take a couple of shots there. Yeah, I forgot who it was. It might have been either Desguys or Nikolai or even Griffs, but one of those tanks, it was actually Griffs. They took a really big shot, most likely from the Borsig, and because of that single shot, it's going to definitely hinder and maybe kind of make Insidious Gaming hesitate if they do decide to go for the push here.
Well, maybe it's up to the Immortals then. They got the early shot, so as you mentioned, he took about 500 damage, a little over 500 as a matter of fact. So the Immortals should try perhaps to make something happen.
They are repositioning here. They have sent 4 of their tier 8s, except the Borsig, to this eastern village area. The Borsig's still kind of behind them. I guess waiting for the maybe firefight to break out and then come in.
He's just kind of hoping that there's going to be a tank on the eastern side, with the Sirius providing vision, but I really don't reckon it's going to happen. If the Sirius attempts to cross, he's going to get shot.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, he realizes the threat here. I mean, that T1 kill is not worth his life, at least potentially. He's going to back out right out of there. And yes, once again, we are down to almost the halfway point. And honestly, I don't know, if these guys do not kind of move out of their current positions, we're most likely going to see another replay.
They're just much closer than they were.
And actually, now we see Insidious Gaming actually coming.
Because all they got to do is they can even land shots diagonally, from that railroad. So this time around, I really do think that I was just not going to be happy sitting this one out. A shot actually just back onto Hades, just missing.
Chris in the north trying to land some more damage as well. He did take a lot, so he has to be extremely careful. If he takes even one more shot,
Hades took a hit here. Well done by the T-32s here. Nikolai and this guy's doing a good job.
Sirius, we're gonna maybe try and get this killing blow onto Sig Tank.
I really don't think that it's worth it though.
Yeah, actually Griffs is right there waiting
exactly.
for him,
It's just whatever you just poke your head out, you're just gonna get shot pretty much. And besides, let's not forget about those T-32s in the middle section of the map as well. See that Borsig is useless from where he is right now, unless he repositions into a more central position, like I had said earlier. He's not gonna land any shot. And with this guys and Hades just duking it out here, a slight advantage going for the Immortal tank. Oh, Unreal Rogue, he's gotta... Whoa. Yeah, Nikolai's gotta be very careful about Unreal Rogue all the way down to the cell.
Very tense situation. Both teams quite even at least terms of hit points.
Yeah, ISG somehow just managed to come back from their the deficit earlier on, like all the damage the grids had taken on.
Yeah.
It's pretty well done.
I definitely think, yeah, the Immortals having still a slight advantage.
They do. Yeah. Not by much though.
And since they have both their, or actually no, Insidious Gaming have both their T1s up. So I guess, you know, Insidious Gaming do have an extra T1s that will be available to them. And look at the spread come up from both teams here. 3 to the north, and then 2 here to the middle. So a completely even spread from both teams here.
I'm wondering where the 50 is on the ISG side though. Can't see him.
The 50 is down
Still
there next to it's next to Death Skies. So Elite and Death Skies are down there to the eastern village.
No. Those are the T32s. Actually, the 50 Elite is still like to the northwest in the middle field area.
Oh yeah. Elite is out there to the field area. So we do see, yeah, very kind of stalemate situation here. That is Railway the only thing dividing these two teams at this point.
4 minutes left. I still don't think we're gonna see another replay. Somehow, yeah, the difference will be made. That's my prediction. Oh, the Sirius is 1 shot away from dying. Actually, he's down to 355.
Griff's is very low too.
Yeah, so, but he's still in a Pershing.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas the Sirius is just he's just with a 1390. A direct hit would take him out, especially from a heavier tank. If we don't budge like this, I reckon that ISG is just gonna attempt to cross at the same time, like with 30 seconds down. That'd be really funny, though.
Yeah. No, I have a feeling that's what's gonna happen. I'm sure that, you know, both Insidious Gaming and the Immortals don't want to have another replay of this map.
Or maybe just try to create a fighting situation when the Borsig starts like firing shots as well, and then you have Elite with still a full clip coming up like to finish everybody off.
Yeah.
With his MX-50. That's another possibility.
Yeah, it is definitely so here. Still no more shots being fired, although both teams have still taken a little bit of damage. They have not committed. Yeah, they have not committed just yet. Yeah, look at that Unreal Rogue taking a lot of damage as well.
Sick Tank is still very healthy. I mean, like Sick Tank in his 1390, so with his speed, he can still finish off a lot of the guys out there if they're low enough.
Yeah, most definitely so.
Oh, Unreal taking a huge hit. That's 279. So basically, Unreal Rogue now with that Borsig down to 540. Oh, he went down.
Wow.
He went down. Well done from that T32. Nikolai and this guy is doing a wonderful job altogether. Kind of had the feeling that Borsig would be quite harmless down there. Yeah, you know what? Like before ISG like took positions like alongside that railroad, that Borsig should have been repositioned towards the center village. Should have been, but they didn't. So well done, ISG. And now all of a sudden, well, it's not the same set anymore now, is it? They just have to watch out for the 5100 now. Neverbest still like a bit of a threat. And this guy's taking a huge hit. He's got to watch out though. That T32 is almost out. As a matter of fact, so is Hades as well. So yeah, just if I want to play it safe, like this guy should just retreat a little bit. Oh, Hades 1 shot away from dying. He's down to 49. That was another brilliant shot coming from Nikolai here. He's going to try to finish him off, I think. There you go. Lining up for the shot. Oh, he missed it. He just missed it. I mean, mind you, this guy is still alive, and Hades now, oh boy, he goes down. This is it.
Yeah, look at that.
Game over.
Back-to-back members falling there.
Yep.
Only one member now remains.
Exactly. It's just Neverbest, and if it weren't for that T1 kill, it would have been a clean sheet for SG here.
Very well contested by Insidious Gaming. They will tie this up now. This can go either way, man.
Excellent play coming from both Death Guys and Nikolai. Like, you know, those two, that pair of T32s just really